All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Elaine's Creations Live. Hi, Heather. Hi, Melanie. Thanks for joining me. Hi, everyone. Welcome to, forgot to mute that, so had a delayed echo. All right. Christine, hello. And all right, that one. There we go. All right. So it is the last week of June. Crazy. Half of the month, all of the month is almost over, and half of the year is almost over. Crazy. So we only have 6 months left. So this week also the designer series paper sale ends, as well as the starter kit bonus ends. So if you're interested, make sure you check those out. The designer series papers are 15% off, and the starter kit, you get an extra $30 for your $99 for a total of $155 that you can pick out. And the best part is you get to join my team. I have a fantastic team of wonderful women, very supportive and creative as well. And we enjoy meeting together once a month for swaps and projects. And we do it in person and on Zoom. So we have a lot of fun. So let me know if you're interested in that. Let's go over here and let's check this out. Make sure. Okay, there we go. All right, so raffle prize. So the raffle prize last week were these, let me grab them, adhesive backed sequins, really cute in the white and the pretty peacock and the pink. I want to say it's bubble bath or flirty flamingo. And oh, I need to look up a winner. I forgot to write it down. So let's go down here and get a winner. So maybe I'll share my screen so you guys can see how exciting it is when I pick out the winner. I just have to scroll all the way down to last week. I thought I had everything prepared, but it's all good because now there's more anticipation, right? It's more fun. All right, here we go. All right, Lisa Nealand. So Lisa, congratulations. Send me your address and I will send you out some fun sequins. That's funny. Last week it was a Lisa as well, Lisa Nodler. And this week it's Lisa Nealand. Okay, so this week, super, super cute ribbon pack. It is the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack, and it's the pink striped and the, I think it's lemon lime twist color. It looks like lemon lime twist. And the, I would say petal pink, lemon lime twist and petal pink. What do you think? That's what I think. So please say hi, comment and share, and you'll be entered into my raffle. I'll have to show you that one day. I'll kind of write down Ribbon Duo. Okay, so crazy. Next week is July. Next Tuesday is July 4th. So I will be doing my live day later so that everybody can enjoy July the 4th. I'm going to be doing it Wednesday at 4 p.m. So I will send out information about that. I will be doing the Darling Details bundle. It has all those fun scalloped dies, rectangles and squares. So I'm going to come up with a lot of fun things with those dies and with that bundle. But this week we are doing watercoloring, my favorite, with flowers, my other favorite. So this is definitely one of my favorite bundles. It's the Textured Floral bundle, and it has that distinctive markings on it so that when you stamp it, it looks watercolored, but we're going to take it a step further and we're really going to make it look watercolored by using watercolor paper and our water painters and our water spritzer. There's just going to be a lot of water everywhere, which is great because it makes the cards look fabulous. So I'm going to show you some watercoloring tips and some different things that I did for my card class this week. And we're going to make a couple cards together. So let's get started. Okay, let's scroll this all the way back up so we can see. And there we go. And then over here, thank you, Bethany, and hello. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we are going to go here and let's bring over the bundle and let us spotlight this one. And there we go. So this is the Textured Floral bundle. And so we've got these beautifully watercolored flowers and the dies to cut them out, along with some sentiments. I always love having a birthday sentiment, and then some extra dies to add some more embellishments to cards. So I wanted to show you a card first. I kind of went crazy on it, so it's a little crazy. So this is a card that I made. I just stamped everything in Bubble Bath. I used the paper. It's on sale. Let's see, which paper is it? It's the big pack of paper. It is the Delightfully Eclectic paper. And it's eclectic. It has all different kinds of papers. But my favorite is definitely this one right here. I think that's so pretty. So that's the one that I used. And then I did a little fun fold here. So you open it up. Oh, this is supposed to stick to this side. So let's make that stick a little bit better. Let's do some Stampin' Seal Plus, and that will not come off. Okay, and to line it up, I did this before I put all the flowers on. So let me go like this, okay? Then I can line this up. Okay, there we go. Now it's a little bit crooked, but it still looks good. There we go. So I used the back side of the paper for the inside here, and birthday blooms right here. And this folds back into this right here. And really beautiful card for hopefully a really beautiful friend. So this is something that I made with this bundle. And then for the card class, we have this watercolored flowers that I do. And I'm going to show you that trick. I used it on all of the cards. So this one I did a watercolored background. I watercolored some paper and then I cut out the leaves. I stamped all of the flowers, and I'm going to show you what I did with those. And then this one is a fence card. So I watercolored inside, and I also watercolored the flowers as well. So if you're interested in getting this kit, it's $30 plus $5 shipping and handling, or you can get it for free, or I should say $5 shipping for purchasing the bundle, or $50 order using my current host code, which is ending this week. So it will no longer be current. But I wanted to show you, this is some watercolor paper. Stampin' Up sells the fluid watercolor paper. It comes in 5x7. So this is cut down to 3.5x5. And I'm just using it like as a scrap to stamp my flowers. So I'm going to start with Bubble Bath. And it's a really nice pink. And I'm going to use the water spritzer. Where did I put my water spritzer? Here it is. So these are the spritzers. You can purchase them. They come in packs of 2. I want to say for $5. And you can just spritz this. Okay. And you want it to be, I hope you can see that, watery and runny, and then you're going to hold it down, make sure all of the ink and the water get on there, and lift up. You might see some water bubbles, but you're just going to let that dry a little bit. But while it's still wet, it's kind of fun to do this. You can use a water painter and another color, darker color. And I'm just going to squeeze to get some water going here. And then I'm going to grab some of the dark, and then you can come in here and put in a little bit of the dark, and the water that you already stamped will carry the ink around. So it's really cool. Hopefully you can see that. You can see how when I'm adding the ink, it's starting to spread. Can you see that? Let me know if you can see that, or if I need to do it more close up. But just go in there and just add some more ink, and always do a little bit at a time. You can always go darker, but you can't go lighter. And then if you want to, you can stamp these. You could spritz them. I'm just going to go ahead and just stamp them straight on. Okay, so it's very faint, very light, very pretty. And this is actually my favorite, is when this stamp is used. I really like this one. So these are the stems. So we're going to stamp them down here. Oh, forgot to spritz. So use your water spritz. Make sure, I always double check where it's pointed, because I might have sprayed myself in the face once or twice. So this is water. You can also fill it with alcohol and use it for other techniques. Okay, so now we're gonna ink this up in the bubble bath again. And then we're gonna spritz this, making sure I don't spritz myself, and be generous. You can be generous with the water. Ooh, goes this way. Okay, this one you kind of have to move around a little bit to figure out where it goes. So that's why I spritzed it a little bit more, to give myself a little bit more time. And I made this super wet. Okay. Oh, good. You can see it. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, that's super wet. The green is starting to bleed into it, but it's fine. It's watercolor, right? So now I'm going to add, just towards the bottom, just a little bit of this fresh freesia. And hopefully you can see how it's starting to spread. And I think it looks so cool and really gives the flower more dimension and more interest, and makes it not quite so flat. I guess that's what dimension means, right? Okay, and hopefully you can see that. And so I think that just looks so much better when you add the darker color rather than it just being flat. Okay, so here it is, just flat, and it just looks flat. Hey, Mary Ellen. But when you add in just a little bit of the fresh freesia here, it just really makes it pop. So I love doing that. So there are those. And then you're definitely going to clean off your stamp and dry it, especially if you want to use it again. So I'm just using wet wipes for now. It's just what is easy, whatever's easy. Okay, so now let's stamp some leaves. So this stamp set has two kinds of leaves. It has this one that kind of goes around the rose or the flower, and then it's got this kind of extra one. So I'm going to stamp a couple of extra ones in the, actually I'm going to do a soft seafoam. Just make this really pretty and soft. So now I'm going to stamp this, and then we'll spritz it again. Spritz. Okay. And then stamp this one. And see how nice and watercolory that looks. And it would be fun. Ooh, I think I'm going to add some dark to it. I'm going to add some dark green. So definitely want to wipe off your water painter. I don't know what color brown and green make, but I'm pretty sure, I'm sorry, green and purple make, but I'm pretty sure it's brown. Okay, so you just clean that off. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And then we'll just get some water going and we'll see if we can add, yeah, add a little bit of the garden green to the bottom. That looks cool. Squeeze out more water. I like it. Ooh, a little bit too dark. More water. But it just really adds a nice dimension to the leaves when you got that two-tone thing going, because you know in real life leaves aren't just one flat color, they have many colors. Okay, that looks really cool. Let's do it again. Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's see if I have room. Let's see if this fits. Okay, we're gonna wipe it off because I don't want to get too much water on my ink pad. Will it fit? Will it fit? I don't know. I'm not thinking so. Okay, maybe this way. Maybe this way. No. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. I've been using up all of my paper. That's the thickest one I've got. I think this is one. Okay, so I'll show you the other technique. So that's, you just got one leaf in there. Maybe I could fit a flower in there. Oh, I'm gonna need this. Okay, so there's the leaf. So next, okay, we're gonna put those aside, let them dry, and then we'll get them cut out. I'm gonna use some scrap paper. This is where it gets messy. But I'm gonna use the wide water painter. So there's the wide water painter, large water painter, and small water painter. Thank you, Connie. Shout out to Connie for helping me today with all of the products. Okay, so I get this. This is the watercolor paper. I get this all just wet, just totally wet. And then I start spreading on the green, and you can go back and forth. You can do swirls. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna add more green because I need some dark spots. So make sure you have your ink refill ready, and then just take a little bit of that. And then let's swirl some on. And I'm really pressing on the water because you can see it like leaking, but I want it to just kind of organically spread and not be, ooh, that's really dark, and not all be me spreading it. Hopefully that makes sense, you know, so we can have some lights, we can have some darks. Okay, so now we're gonna let that dry. And that's very wet. And it's good to have paper towels nearby when you're watercoloring, so you can wipe up any spills. Okay, and put your water painters on them so you don't get them on anything else. Okay, so now we have this, and we are just going to trim some of these out so we can cut them out. So we have that one, and we have this one, and we have this flower. Our pretty flowers. Okay, and I've already done some in advance. So this one, you can see it really spread a lot. And I think I used Highland Heather for the middle. So maybe I'll use Highland Heather. Okay, and then, so I've got all of these. So we're gonna cut some out, and then I'm gonna show you a background, another background wash. So my little plates here, and we've got the dies. So we've got, let's try this side. We've got the big flower. Okay. And then we've got the leaf. I think that's what we'll do for now. Big flower and leaf. And just put the top cutting plate on. Get it rolling. I don't want it to move. Don't move till it grabs the second die. Okay, so we've got the big flower and the leaves. So cool looking. And then we're gonna do this one. And is this one anywhere near dry? Anywhere? Okay, we'll just do this one next. I'm gonna do these leaves on here. Hopefully that fits. Looks like it's pretty tight. Okay, so line this one up. This one is so cool. Okay, roll this through. So pretty. I love it. Okay. And then my next trick is we created this piece of watercolor, and I'm going to put this like in the middle, and some of the leaves I'm going to have to work with because it wasn't quite wide enough. I like to use every little scrap. Okay, so now this is so cool, you guys. When you see this, it'll come out because it's wet. Okay, I'll just poke it out with the, oh, it peeled out. Perfect. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, so there are some of my tips. Okay, I got one more with the background. So again, we're going to use this wide one. I'm going to scoocha-moocha everything over. Scoocha-moocha. And got to clean this off. So I'm just going to use the paper towel. Look, my water's even green. Isn't that funny? What color am I doing? I'm doing Pool Party. No, I'm just going to use another. I got more. I'm just going to use another water feature, a clean one. Okay, so we are going to get some watercolor paper real quick. I thought I brought some over, but it's all the way back over here. Sorry. Okay, so here is the pack that it comes in. So 5x7, and I've got something on there. And so I just have one of these where I keep them. And I'm going to cut this in half. Actually, no, I'm not. What did I cut this to? 4x5. Yeah, we're going to do that. 4x5. No, it wasn't 4x5. It was 3 1/4 or 3 1/2. Sorry, I got to measure this. Okay, 3 3/4. So 3 3/4. So a little bit more than half. Okay. So now, again, I'm going to bring in some scrap paper, take the green away, and we're going to do Pool Party. Okay. So similar to the other one. So there's 2 different ways I do background watercolor washes. So this is the first way, and then I'll show you the second way. So I'm just squeezing a ton of water out. Okay, and I'm just brushing it all over the paper. Yes, I like to use a lot of water. Okay, and this one's really easy. We're just going to add the ink minus the fuzz, going back and forth. Okay, and because we're using watercolor paper, it gives us some time to get this on and make it look nice, but it looks like I need more ink. So let's add some more ink, and then I can get some blue on there, but I just want a little bit. I don't want it to be super dark. Okay, so here we go. And you're just going to go back and forth, and I'm squeezing as I go back and forth. And if you wanted to do like an ombre, you could make it darker at one end. Just keep adding more color to that end. And this is cool. So maybe we'll try doing an ombre. Okay, you're just going to keep adding more color and squeezing more water. Okay. Let's see, how is that looking? Yep. More color. More. Let's bring it up a little bit more. Okay, and it's just kind of experimenting and seeing what you like and how you like it. What do you guys think? Should I do ombre or should I do same color all the way across? Okay, can you see the ombre? Yeah. Okay, only got a little bit of water left and a little bit of ink, so we'll just add one more. Cool. You like the ombre look? I do too. Okay. A little bit of fuzz there. Okay, so now we let that dry. Okay. So ombre, and it looks like I need more paper. I have tons of scrap paper because I always have print mess ups. Do you have print mess ups? Okay, so that's gonna dry over there. And we'll throw that away and we'll bring over, where did this go? We'll wipe that up. Okay, put these over here. Okay, so now we've got all of these, and then I have already done a watercolor wash. Oh, there's already sticky on there somewhere. And it's dry now, so you want it to dry. And so we're just gonna add this to some pool party. And I like to use a little bit more adhesive than I normally do because it's curled. And I just wanna make sure it's gonna stick really well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna start building some flowers. Sticky stuff on there, looks like a glue dot. So what do you think of using the pool party piece, or should we just keep it, do it without? Whoops, like that. And then I think we need more leaves. We'll do some more leaves. I think this maybe goes over here. And this goes here. Okay, what do you think? Should we use the circle or should we just go ahead and design it without? No, I kind of like it without. I need more leaves. I need more. More. Okay. I don't really like that with it. Let's see, what else did I watercolor? I watercolored that. These are not watercolored. This is the one that it was supposed to be. That one looks better. Okay. Let's see. So circle or no circle. And let's do a couple more because they're fun. So let's put this aside. You guys can decide whether or not you think this circle would be good. Put this over here and put this back here. I kind of have to clean as I go a little bit. I have this huge table and I end up working in this tiny little space very frequently. All right, let's do this one. And let's do some green more. And back to my green one. Like it with the circle, okay. And then we're gonna squeeze again, get some water out. And I'm just gonna do this whole sheet. I'm gonna have some fun with the greens. La, la, la. Okay, whoops, I need to open it this way so I can get the ink. And where'd that paper towel go? There's water everywhere. Okay. Yeah, just be prepared, have some paper towels. Oh, this one I'm going to do the swirling. So I'm going to show you the swirling. So let me go ahead and swirl this whole thing. And then we'll do, okay. And then you kind of get this nice, like, let's drop some dark in there. Get some nice things going with the dark. And then it spreads kind of, yeah, it looks cool. Hopefully you can see that. It doesn't look as cool when I'm looking on the screen, but it looks really cool here. So let's get some more dark in here with the water and let that spread. And what's nice about watercolor paper is it's nice. This is nice and thick, and you have a lot of time to work with your colors and work with the water, and it's just really nice paper. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry, and we're gonna sop some of this up because it's a little bit too wet in there. Okay, and then we'll put our water painters back in here. So we'll let this dry, and that is pretty much dried now. That looks so cool, the ombre. So that would be cool. Uh-oh, I see a little drop on there. Okay, so another thing that I like to do, show you on this scrap piece, and this is fun, and it's also fun especially if you already have some color down, because the water is gonna also play with the color that's already down. Okay, so I'm gonna use the small brush or the big brush. Where did they go? I have, that's the small one. That's the small one. No, that's the small one. Okay, so we'll use this one. Let's use the one with more water. So I just have these on hand because I love watercoloring. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze this. There's some water. I'm gonna get some color. And this is the really messy one. You're gonna squeeze and flick. So squeeze. Woo! Okay, and if you squeeze a lot, you're gonna get big ones. And if you want to, you can kind of dab it off if it's too much. Okay, and you can, if you want darker, we're gonna go dark. Oh, crazy. Okay, and you can turn it around. Okay, so that's another fun watercoloring thing that you can do that I love doing. Okay, and then you have to make sure you clean up because watercoloring is messy but fun. I think anything messy is fun, right? Usually that is the case. Okay, so that looks cool. We're gonna let that dry. Oops, more blue. And we're gonna sop up some of this because that's kind of a lot of water in there. Okay, just get some of the water and not the ink. Keep the ink. Okay, so there's pool party. Okay, so we've got that. This is drying. So I'm gonna start to build this card. We said yes for the circle. Okay, so we're gonna do, of course, we're gonna do some dimensionals. So let's pop some dimensionals on here. I always like to do dimensionals on this layer. Okay, and then of course we're gonna put some dimensionals on the circle. La, la, la. Okay, so that's just gonna go right in the middle here. And then dimensionals on the circle. Okay. And we'll put this circle kind of right there. We'll give ourselves some room here. Okay, and then I'm just going to put one dimensional in the middle here so that we can stick a whole bunch of different things around it. So I'm going to bring it, should I bring it out? I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Okay, and then we'll do a mini dimensional on this one. And this one, we're gonna do some liquid glue. Or I could do some dimensionals on that one too. Because the mini, I'm gonna do mini dimensionals. Let's see if I can fit them on here. Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm going to do a combination of mini dimensionals and glue. Since I've already put dimensionals on the circle, I don't want it to be too flat. So I'm going to put this down kind of in here. And then the dimensionals, ooh, pretty, pretty. Okay. And then we've got this one. I'm going to do a couple more leaves with the, whoops. Okay. Wait, before I do that, I need to put this in there, I think. Yeah. So that one's going to come up like that, or offset, or down, or we'll figure it out. Okay, so this one, I think I'm just gonna add some adhesive to the back because there's already things that are popped up. Boop. So I'm just gonna go like that. I think that looks nice. Okay, now I'm gonna put this over here, or maybe over here. I think we'll do the other one over there. This one we'll do right here. Okay. And then we've got this flower. Okay. That up here or down here. Okay, because we'll put our other leaf right there. Okay. Okay, we'll wait on this one. Let's cut some leaves. Okay. So we've got this piece right here. And I'm just gonna use all the leaves, all the dies for the leaves. Okay. And then we'll use this one. Do another one of those. Why not? We'll do this one this way. And this one's my favorite. I like this one a lot. Okay, cool. Okay, make sure it's on there. And then we'll run all these through. Okay. Fun. I just think they turn out so pretty when they come out. Look at that. So pretty. Okay. And then this one. Nice. And then this one's going to have a lot of nice light color in it. Okay. I'm just going to pull this out of here. It looks like the watercolor paper is a little bit thicker than our regular cardstock. And so didn't quite go through enough. It was enough to cut it, but I'm still having to, as you can see, carefully work it out so that I don't just tear it. I don't want to tear it. Okay. Just gonna kind of pull gently on that. And then we'll get these free. Come back over to this one. And we've almost got it free. So I'm just gonna tear that so I can just work with that little spot right there. Okay, there we go. They're free. Okay, look how pretty these are. So pretty. I probably shouldn't have added that yet because I want to add this underneath. So I'm just going to take this off gently. Okay, that kind of worked. I don't think my glue worked. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. Thank you, Bethany. Okay, add a little bit more glue this time. And I'm going to tuck it in here like this. There we go. And then we're going to put this behind. Oops, what about this one? That's a lot. Maybe I should do this over here a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so now we can stick this back in here like so. Okay, and we just put a block on there to hold that. And then go. And then we're gonna trim these. So I think I'm gonna trim this one right here. We can add that over there. And I'm gonna trim the other one, because I think that looks nice right there. Okay, and then this one, I'm gonna trim right here. Now, let's go ahead and get the whole leaf there. So there's one, and then I'm gonna cut this one loose. Okay, there's two, and then we'll have this one be three. I'll just cut that off. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some glue on the stem here. And we'll add some of this up here. And then we'll add some more down here. It's just fun to cut them apart. And then you have a whole bunch of, it's like flower arranging. And then you have a whole bunch that you can just add in wherever. That looks good there. And then where did our little flower go? Here it is. We're going to be adding that in as well. Okay. And so we're just going to put this over here. And then we'll just add this right on top of there. I'll have all the greens around it. So let's see, do I do this with dimensionals? Yes, I think I do. Because the other one has dimensional on it. And let's see, let's go this way. Oh, we're doing it on top. Where do we go? Here, here. Okay, we're gonna go there. Okay, there we go. There is our beautiful watercolored card. Let's clear some things off. We can keep this for another cutout or something. And we can keep this little part right here too. Okay, and then last but not least, I wanted to add some of these glossy dots. So I think they look perfect with this. So where did my little thing go? We'll just use this one. Okay. All right, so glossy dots, we're gonna, these are a little bit hard. I flung one across the room today. It was kind of funny. So let's put one down here. Or should I put one up here and then do down? No, I'm gonna put one down here. Okay. And then medium one up here. Yeah, we'll keep it close. We'll do it like, where do I want it? I don't know. Right there. And then the little one. Oh, good. I didn't fling them across the room this time. Okay, so there is our beautiful card, watercolored card with the textured floral. So pretty. Okay, so I showed you this card. I showed you this, double open card. And these are just stamped and just cut out. This is watercolored. And then we have my class. So we've got watercolored flowers here and there and there. And I don't know if you can tell, but I added some Wink of Stella. I'm not really seeing it. I don't know if you guys can see the Wink of Stella, but I added it on the bottoms of the flowers to make them sparkle. Can you see that a little bit? Maybe right there. Okay, so let's add some Link of Stella to this one. But yes, you can get the class for $30, $5 shipping, or just $5 shipping with $50 order or purchase of the bundle. Wink of Stella. And you can also do like some watercoloring with the Wink of Stella as well. Just put that all in the middle. Put this all on the bottoms. And then it's super pretty. Hopefully you can see that. Yay. So really cool bundle. I'm having so much fun playing with it and with all the watercoloring. Of course, you can just stamp it. You don't have to do all the watercoloring because it does have that distinctive texture on it. So it is going to look like watercolor, but I just wanted to take it a step further and really add some watercolor to it. But you can just stamp it as well. So this is just stamped Bubble Bath and Fresh Freesia. And you can just add that to a watercolored background. I went too crazy on the splatter here, too crazy. There's also a splatter stamp. Maybe I should try using the splatter stamp, but it's really close together. So in my opinion, you should only stamp it really tight to the flowers. So yeah, I've stamped a whole bunch, just stamped. So this one, I did kind of a sponge technique where I stamped it in the bubble bath, and then I sponged it with Fresh Freesia in the middle, and then I spritzed it with the water, and I just stamped it on regular cardstock. So there's that. And then this one is the rock and roll technique where you stamp it and then you roll it in a darker color. So there's lots of fun things that you can do with these flowers. So this is the soft sea foam. So you can arrange that on there. And then this is the garden green. And then we can put some of this up here. We can add some of these here. And then you can add some more flowers. And if you want, you can add some more leaves. So it's just really fun to play with and to build all these flower arrangements. And let's see, I did all these flowers, but they have a red middle. But there's a third flower that you can use as well. So yeah, I've got all these fun things to play with. So I'm gonna keep playing with these for a little bit more because I feel like I wanna play with this some more. So I'll finish off this card. Let's go here and spotlight. Okay. Let's see, replace spotlight. Okay, back to me. Let's go here so I can see that. Okay, so thank you guys. I hope that you enjoyed these quick and easy watercoloring tips you can use with any stamp set, but I think it's particularly beautiful with this textured floral bundle because you've already got that watercolored look going. So I just wanted to show you how to take it a step further. But you can use the watercoloring wash techniques with any card and it just looks beautiful and it softens up the card and just creates a gorgeous card. So I will be doing some videos for the card class and posting those on YouTube. So make sure to check those out as well. And next week, I'm going to be showing you all kinds of fun designs and patterns that you can do with the Darling Details dies. They are really cool. They have a bunch of scalloped squares and envelopes. So I'm going to show you a bunch of fun things that you can do with the dies and with the scallops. So I hope you'll join me next week at a special time. It will be Wednesday, July 5th at 4 p.m. Have a very happy 4th. And God bless America. And I hope you all have a great week. Thanks so much. Bye.